Today in this video we are going to talk about the tort that was committed in this video. The blue car that came in front of the truck caused a dangerous accident. The tort that was committed in this video was negligence. As we can clearly see, the driver of the blue car is at fault because he came in the front of truck. The four elements of tort law on which the plaintiff can sue the defendant are providing duty of care, was the standard of care breached, were damages sustained, and the last one is was the damages caused by the breach. Firstly, talking about proving duty of care. The video clearly demonstrates that the collision was caused by the car driver's negligence and omission because he cut to the right when the truck was quite close, indicating its proximity. Was the standard of care breached? While the car driver was being considered as reasonable person, as he was a normal person with normal intelligence. The sort of case is classified high risk because it resulted in a deadly accident. Third, we are going to talk about were damages sustained. This requirement is easily accomplished because the truck driver was both physically and emotionally hurt. This obviously demonstrates that the occurrence caused the plaintiff harm. Last, we are going to talk about was the damage caused by the breach. The video clearly reveals that if the vehicle driver had not cut in front of the truck driver at such a short distance, the collision would not have occurred. The evidence is stacked against the defendant.
Talking about how the defendant failed to meet the standard of care. First, the defendant had a duty of care. The defendant conduct fell short of standard of care. The plaintiff suffered loss. Last, the defendant's breach caused the loss both in fact and in law. As per the circumstances given, it is evident the plaintiff will win the lawsuit because the defendant was negligent and the car driver came in front of the plaintiff, which is the truck driver, which is against the law, and easily the truck driver can win the case. Specific damages the plaintiff would sue for are the first, non-pecuniary damages which were caused due to pain and suffering of the injury, pecuniary damages due to loss of future income due to injury, aggravated damages because he was emotionally injured. How the plaintiff could mitigate the damages. The plaintiff must additionally demonstrate that the defendant failed to use the reasonable care in carrying out his or her obligation. If a plaintiff is successful in lowering his losses, the defendant may be able to deduct that amount from any damages granted to the plaintiff. For our analysis, contributory negligence does not apply to plaintiff in this case because the truck driver was driving in his own lane and the car driver appeared unexpectedly in front of him, which caused the accident.